Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I have been filming things, I've just not really had the opportunity to edit things, so I've got a bit of a backlog to clear out. There's been a few changes in life, just the usual, like children going through new development stages. It changes the routine and stuff, takes up we need to make up different routine, and I can't always do everything that I want to do when I want to do it. But the biggest change of all in life is I have become an Avon lady. Yes, I've become an Avon representative. I'll do another video talking about it specifically, but it's just kind of helped a whole lot with things. I spoke before about trying to get support from my partner and my family to support me through the things I want to do, and that's often very difficult when it's something that people don't understand. And when it comes to like non-tangible things like the internet, people don't really understand the amount of effort and time and stuff that's behind it, so it's very difficult for them to give adequate support or to be able to offer any sympathy or whatever to the problems that you're having, because they don't understand. They don't. And I completely appreciate that, however irritating it is. Trying to create a career online is no different to trying to create a career from opening your own store or something. It's just not in the physical real world. But with Avon, it's a lot more, it's a tangible thing, it's a real thing. It's something I physically have to do. There are physical things that go along with it, and people can visually see what's going on and how much time it takes. And it's easier for people to get behind that and give me the support I need. So I'm kind of using the whole Avon thing as a funnel. I can do YouTube, I can blog, and I can do makeup artistry through the funnel of Avon. Oh, why do you need to make YouTube videos? To promote the Avon? Why do you need to make blog posts? To promote the Avon. Why do you need to do someone's makeup? To promote the Avon. So it's almost like the magic final missing puzzle piece that is just helping everything fit together, and I'm just so happy. I only signed up at the end of July. I know I said I'm going to do a whole other video, but I probably will still, because I know not everyone will sit through a Get Ready with me. So you don't have to watch both if you don't want to, just to give you a heads up. And I'm going to have to go through and get a couple of things that I've missed. In case you're wondering, I am actually using Avon at the moment. This is the Perfect Wear Eyeshadow Quad in Toasted Terracotta, and this is one of the new colorways that are coming out. They're revamping the True Color Quad eyeshadows, and they're coming out with a bunch of new shades, and they come out in campaign 16, which starts September 20th is when that campaign starts. As an Avon rep, you get access to things 2 campaigns ahead of time, so that you can see what's coming, and you can get a feel for the products, show them to your customers, promote them. And I took advantage and picked up a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. I wish I'd gotten more, actually, because I really like the formula. I know I'm probably saying that because I'm an Avon lady, but honestly, I do. I have a long history of Avon products, and I'll talk about that in the video, but for now we'll just do makeup and chat a bit about life. So as I say, it's a lot easier for me to get the support that I need, to get the time that I need to do the things I want to do. Nick and I actually had a huge ass blowout about it. Him saying, I basically turned around and said, "Why can't you support me in anything?" And one of those dramatic soap opera screams. And he's like, "Oh, what? I do support you, but you never do anything." And I'm like, "Yeah, because I need time to do it. I need you to support me. I need you to look after the children. I cannot look after children and work." I mean, you wouldn't expect me to run around a cafe while taking care of 2 kids now, would you? No, you wouldn't. Like YouTube and blogging and everything, it's not something you can really do. Like portions of it, yeah, you can do 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there. But the actual meat of the work needs to be done in a blog. Like, filming this video right now is going to take me about 40-50 minutes, right? And then after this, I want to film some more videos. That's going to take another half an hour to an hour and a half. In that time, my partner is currently asleep, and one child is asleep and the other one is playing with her cars and watching Sunday morning cartoons. So yeah, this is okay, but if I want to do actual filming, I do need someone to watch the kids, make sure they're okay, make sure they're not getting up to any mischief. Luna's okay, she can pretty much take care of herself. I say that, she's 2. But you know, I don't have to watch her constantly. I don't have to worry about her falling out of a chair or, you know, getting her arm twisted behind her, which is what I have to worry about with Rowan, because he's currently going through the whole, you know, learning to sit up, rolling around all over the place. He can commando shuffle across the floor the second you turn your back on him. You know, he's really super quick. So while I like making videos and everything, I still need the peace of mind that my children are safe, you know? That's why it's difficult for women with kids to be successful, I suppose. You need to be able to have that separation, and it makes it harder to have that separation when you're working from home. So we had this big bust up, and I basically broke it down for him that what I do is like making a lasagna. You can't just make a lasagna, right? You have to go to the store, you have to buy the ingredients, you have to prepare the ingredients, and then you can make lasagna. You cannot make a video unless you've planned what you're doing and you've prepared for it, and then you can make the video, right? And with video making, there's a whole other step. I need to edit. It's kind of like the washing of the dishes, you know? After you've had the lasagna, you need to wash the dishes. So that's basically the process of video making. You have to buy the ingredients, do your plan work. You have to prepare the ingredients, get everything ready and set up. Then you make the lasagna, you film the video, and then you wash the dishes, you edit. And that takes time, and that needs people to support you, to have your back, to be able to give you the time to do it. Because I'm not a free agent anymore, you know? The 2 kids, I love being a mum, I love my kids, but it does impact on what I want to do as a career. And I had coffee with a friend about a week or so ago, and we discussed this, and you can just see people's face when you talk about doing YouTube as a career or doing blogging as a career, and they just like, you've been doing it for so long. It's like, yeah, it's 2018 now, right? Back in 2015, is when I decided that I wanted to go pro, if you will. And a month after I had decided to go pro was when I found out I was pregnant with Luna. It was both a moment of happiness and exasperation. I was so happy to finally be having a child, but this was like my big career change. This was going to be my big break, and I had to put it on hold. It was bad enough trying to be able to film and get my parents' support behind it. 'Cause like I say, it's not a tangible thing. It's even worse from my parents' generation, because they're just like, oh, you're just playing around. Like, no, actually working. So then I had to go back to work to make sure I could get my maternity pay. And just being tired with being pregnant and working full time, I couldn't do the content that I'd wanted to at that time. And then when Luna came around, the same thing happened. I thought that because I was on maternity leave and I'd have all this time now, that if I could just leave her with, let Nick look after her for a couple hours a day, I could get so much done. No. Again, the whole lack of support. He also just doesn't have the patience with the kids like a woman does. I think that's the same with most men. Like when she's crying, he was never want to pick her up and, coddle her and stuff. He'd just be like, oh, she's putting it on, she's this, she's that. She's like, she's 3 months old, she's not putting it on. Pick her up and soothe her. We had so many fights. It was unreal. It's the same with Rowan. He thinks he thinks I smother him and I coddle him too much. It's like, he's a baby. Babies need coddled, So I can't do what I want to do because I couldn't do what I wanted to do because I was busy looking after child, because partner is too much of a man to, I know I'm going to sound like a major bitch. He does love his kids, it's just these niggly little things that I'm putting under a magnifying glass, so they seem bigger than they are. So when I went back to work, I decided to try makeup artistry. And I had to give that up. Not only because I found out I was trying to grow in, but because Nick was unhappy that I was going out so much, that I was leaving him with Luna so much whilst working part-time. When, makeup artistry as a business tends to be for events, and events tend to happen at night. And if you're doing bridal makeup, that's at the crack of freaking dawn. So, yeah. He just didn't seem to fully understand the concept of the makeup artistry industry. Oh my goodness, what is she screaming at? There's a dinosaur cartoon on, and it's her thing at the moment, dinosaurs, because of George from Peppa Pig. She doesn't like Peppa, specifically. She loves the show Peppa Pig, but George is her favourite, and George likes dinosaurs, therefore Luna likes dinosaurs. It's a thing now. Dinosaurs are a thing. So yeah, he just didn't seem to get his mind around the whole idea of makeup artistry, and that it involves me travelling to the customer, to the client, and doing their makeup, and that it will take a while. Like, doing one person's makeup can take anywhere between 20 minutes and 40 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how long the customer chats through everything, because that can make things drag on a lot longer than they need to. And if you're doing multiple people's makeup, you could be there for 2 hours, You could be there for 2 hours, 3 hours. So yeah. What did I use? I used the True Colour Flawless Liquid Foundation from Avon. I'm still like testing stuff out, so I'm using lots of different things, and I freshly exfoliated yesterday, and I'm using a pore minimizing serum, so I'm liking the effect that it's giving me like a nice smooth base for everything to go on to. So yeah, that was 2 reasons I had to give that up, which really kind of sucked. And then Rowan came along and we moved in here, and I was like, finally, we have our own space. I can film whenever I want. No, I can't, because my partner is a late sleeper, very late sleeper, especially when he's currently doing like night feeds, which is great. He'll get up and feed Rowan at like, if he wakes up at like 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and give him a bottle. He stays up in anticipation for it, because he's usually the kind of person that can't get sleepy until like 2 in the morning anyway, and he usually gets up like between 9 and 12. It's just the way he is. It's the way he's always been. He's always gravitated more towards night work anyway. So I'm just going to go in with the Naked Skin Concealer. So yeah, when I could get filming done, which would be when Luna was napping, which was in the morning, I couldn't really film because he was asleep, so I couldn't really get access to the filming area that we'd set up. It was his idea as well. It was his idea. And then now that we have Rowan and that he's staying up later, which means he sometimes sleeps late, Nick sleeps later into the day, makes it even more difficult for me to get access to my filming area. So I need to come up with a solution to that, which is why I was filming in here, which is all good and grand. But when I'm trying to do like, this is okay if I'm doing a get ready with me, or if I'm just doing a quick project pan update or whatever. But if I'm wanting to do like a high quality makeup tutorial or product review, this is not the best situation. It's not the best setup. It's not got great lighting, that kind of thing. Gosh, that concealer is... I think that concealer is starting to go. I mean, it's really drying up. And that, my friends, brings us to the present. I am now an Avon lady, and I'm going to try my best to make a damn good crack at it. I'm actually doing really well so far. I've got 40 people that I give books to regularly. I say regularly. I joined at the end of campaign 13. We're now at the start of campaign 15, and I have 30 people that I've given books to for more than one campaign. That's why I mean regularly. But every time I go out, every time I go out with books, I try and get more people to give books to, and every time I do that, I tend to come back with, I tend to have given out between 5 and 15 more books, which is grand. Like the current campaign, I did a pre-order round, and I'd already sold over £300 worth of goods before this campaign even started, which is a good sign. So I'm just going over with my Laura Mercier mineral powder. Yes, this stuff is still kicking around. Whilst I've been off of YouTubing and stuff, I've not really worn makeup a whole lot, like maybe 1 or 2 times a week. I've mostly been playing around with the foundations from my Finish 5 by Fall, which I've done Get Ready With Me's and sort of re-impressions of those foundations. So those are the those are in the backlog to edit. I've also got my declutters to upload. Where has it gone? Oh, staring me right in the face. So yeah, as I was saying, I still have my declutters to go. I'm just gonna tidy up underneath here. I still have my lipstick decluttered film, and I think that is it, and then I'll get those edited and uploaded throughout September. And I got my Finish 30 and 30 intro to get done. I've already picked all the products. I just need to film the intro video, which should be up just after this video, so keep an eye out for that. I actually really like how it's turned out. I have another palette, it's called Vibrant Spice, and it's got like a more vibrant purple in it that I think would go great in this look. I'll have to do that in a future video. So as of now, I'm putting my foot down. I will be filming videos twice a week in my filming area. I will be making tutorials for the basic makeup channel using the Avon products. And I will be making blog posts very regularly. If I can get the support I need for going out and giving out brochures and stuff, I don't see the issue of giving me support for making videos and stuff, especially when they're now connected. So I'm just going in with some brow product. This is the Glimmer Stick Brow Definer. The only thing I wish this had was a spoolie on the end. That would be so much handier. You can buy a spoolie from them, but you know, it's extra. So I'm just going to steal this spoolie off the end of the number 7 pencil. So I've got the Glimmer Stick in black brown. I'm just going to run this along the upper lash line. And I'm going to go in with mascara. This is a new tube. I was gifted a tube of mascara from them. It was their Big and Daring mascara, I believe it was. I'm just going to flat say I hated it. It left my lashes feeling really dry and crispy, and I've not used a mascara in a long time that's made my lashes feel like that. But I know I like the Super Shock one. I've had it before. This is the new version, the Definition. Ooh, I actually quite like that. I remember when Super Shock was all the rage back in, I don't know what it was, like 2010? Oh my god, I have brush hairs all over my face. I like how this mascara works. It's got like a flat edge with like no bristles for you to get the product up there, and then it's got the combs intermittently spaced. I quite like that. And then I've got it going all underneath my eye. Oops. For blush, I'm going to use Warm Soul from MAC. actually been reaching for this a lot lately. I don't have any Avon face colour products. I've just got the foundation and a concealer. You know, I'm still new. I will pick them up eventually. They're launching some new powder blushes that look really nice. So I might pick those up at a later point. It's kind of difficult when you're like an Avon rep. You make your commission and then you're just so tempted to spend it all again on makeup, which I have done a little bit. But I'm not going to spend any money on myself for the next couple of campaigns. Okay, and for the lips, what shall we do? So we have a lipstick in Blushing Nude and lip liner in Nude. That would be great for cancelling out some pigmented lips. And I'm going to go over it with Blushing Nude, which is a bit of a pink. Kind of hope the two mixed together would make like a neutral beige colour. Which kind of does. So I'll just zoom you guys in so you can get a closer look. Yeah, I've missed a little bit of mascara. Oh, boo-hoo. But I do like how the overall look has turned out. I'll quickly show you guys the actual palette. It's the first time I've actually used a glimmer stick. I've used Avon Super Shock eyeliners, which are now the MARC Big Eye eyeliners, Big Paint eyeliners I think they're called. But that is a Toasted Terracotta, and that's the look that I got with it. I really like the eyeliner. What I have been doing for eyeliner actually is with this MARC Quad. This is in Metal Maniac, and I've actually just been using this shadow as a liner. I really like the effect of this. It's nice and it's a bit more pow. But anyways, I will let you guys go, and I will see you in my next video, which should be the 30 and 30 introduction, and then I'll get onto the backlog of get ready with me videos and everything else. So thank you guys for sticking with me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.